Alright, so yesterday I made a video on this Briggs Stratton. It's a 1954 6 horsepower. And I was making a video of me tearing it down, and it was going to be called Briggs Stratton Restoration Part 1. But I thought that video wasn't up to standard, so I'm remaking this video. No tear downs or anything. Basically, I'm going to be talking about how I lay out my parts, and basically this engine's history of how I got it. Now, first of all, how I lay out my parts, as you can see, I have everything bagged. This has the ratchet starter, we got points and condenser cover, coil. This would obviously be an ignition bag. As you can see, we got everything for the ignition, and as well as flywheel, key, and bolts. There's the condenser. This bag is internals. We got the connecting rod end cap, we got the camshaft, tappets. Got the piston over here. I wanted to show you that. It's got some marks. Can't very well feel them. I am going to be reusing this piston just because the fact that it is hard to find parts for these. I also will be using these rings. They're very springy, and they still do have quite a bit of spring to them. The cylinder will get a nice deglazing because it does have some little nicks in it. I gotta take out the valves. I'm gonna relap them, and we'll go from there. Carburetor needs to be rebuilt. Put a proper air filter on it. Someone's put this pipe on here. It's definitely not original. There's a PCV valve inlet there. Carburetor needs to be rebuilt. One of the jets was broken when I got it, so tried running it and it ran, but it smoked like a I don't know how to explain it. It smoked a lot. But yeah, so this would be for linkages, governor linkages, as well as the intake. There, the intake manifold. Those all work together. These are all external bolts, the head bolts, gas tank bolts, and shroud bolts. We got our positive crankcase ventilation valve here, also known as the valve cover. And there's my dog Goldie. She came to see what I'm doing, eh? Hey, Goldie? They got head gasket, which I'll probably replace. I don't like reusing gaskets. But yeah, so in the next week or so, I'm going to start cleaning everything up, and I'm planning on making a video series on it. Now, if you guys are interested on seeing more of this, leave a comment, let me know. If not, I'll go ahead and I'll restore it. It may take a couple months because I do start school sometime next week, and this is kind of a side project that I'm doing. So what I'm planning on doing with this is, if you guys want, set up a tripod, show sandblasting, cleaning up the cylinder, getting everything prepped for paint. Not too sure if I'm going to do sandblasting yet, though. I got a sandblasting gun here. But I was also thinking about doing some paint stripper. But not sure yet. I'll see what happens, because my sandblasting gun isn't one of the kind that's inside of a container. It's almost like an auto body one, where it just, you fill it up with sand and it just sprays all over the place. So anyways, if you're interested in seeing more of this, just leave me a comment, let me know, and we'll go from there. Anyways, this was another video by PimpinPenz, and take it easy, guys.